Put the band on your fingers, stretch it out, just like that, and I'm going to pop my band all the way behind yours. Now, is that really on there, or is that just an optical illusion? Definitely on there. Watch right in the center, just where it crosses. Just like that. Do you remember Cat's Cradle?
Yeah.
It's a game you used to play with. Exactly. Look, you can do this with 2 elastic bands. What you do is you give it a little stretch like this, and you can make different shapes. There's my favorite. It's a little star. But if you watch the star, illusion can become reality. A deck of cards. Watch. Four coins. We're going to do something rather interesting with these coins. I got to place them in a square formation, just like this. I can only ever cover 2 coins at any time, but if you watch, they jump from corner to corner until all 4 coins are in one corner. Let's do that one more time, but this time you've seen it happen this way and you've seen it happen this way. Now watch as they go this way. I'll probably get told off for telling you this, okay? Be thrown out the magic circle, but some magicians, they're a little bit sneaky and sometimes they cheat. It's true, they really do. They try and make you take a particular card. I'll give you an example. They might do this, okay? They might spread the cards in such a way that there's a card that sticks out more than the others in the hope that that's the card you take. All right, I'm not going to do that for you. You can reach in and take any card you like. I don't want to influence your choice. Anyone at all is... In fact, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll spread them face up. You can choose any one you like. Just make it not a Jack, Queen, or King. Okay, you'll see why in a moment. Go ahead and take it out. The 10 of diamonds. I'd like you to write your name all the way across the 10 of diamonds, if you will, so that when we see that card, we know it's yours and nobody else's. That's it. And your phone number underneath, please, Charlotte. I'm just kidding with the phone. Okay, that's good. Now, the reason I got you to sign that is so that when we see it again, we know that it belongs to you. Because I've been thrown out of a few casinos in my time. No. Yeah, it's true. Yeah. I'll explain why. If it's possible for me to handle the cards, it's possible for me to cheat. Now, in most casinos, you're not allowed to handle the cards, but there's a game called progressive poker in which you're able to handle the cards. And if I were able to handle them, I could actually cheat. And I'll show you how. I'm going to take your card, the 10 of diamonds, and pop it about, I don't know, halfway down into the deck of cards. Okay? And while I'm collecting the other cards from around the table, I would secretly move your card to the top of the deck so that I could deal it into my own hand. Now, I'll do that again. I'll do that again so you can see it. The 10 of diamonds goes about halfway down into the deck of cards. The move is almost imperceptible to the human eye, and yet it's possible to move that card right to the top. I'll slow it right down now. What I'm going to do is leave it 1 card from the bottom, okay, and it's going to make its way to the top. In fact, I'll leave it face up so you can see your name on there, and I'll even leave it sticking out. I couldn't be any fairer than that, could I? Now, watch. How many cards from the bottom is it? 1. Just the 1. If I give a little blow, how many cards from the bottom is it now? It's about halfway, isn't it? Yeah. It's making its way to the top of the deck. Just a little blow. It's just 1 card from the top now, isn't it? And 1 final blow, and there it is all the way at the top of the deck. But because you signed it, you get to see this bit closer than everyone, so a little tap on your arm, if I may. That's great. And it goes all the way into the center. Watch. Can you see it?
No.
It's on the tip of my tongue. Hey! Gentlemen just here, what's your name?
John.
John, could I ask you to say stop, please?
Stop.
Would you look at this card? Would you take it? Don't tell me what it is. Just hide it somewhere I couldn't see it. And rather than tell you which card you're thinking of, I'm actually going to draw it, because they say a picture is worth 1,000 words. So I'm going to draw it, the card you're thinking of. Just imagine it in your mind as a picture, and I'm going to make a quick sketch. And John, I want you to be very honest with me here. You won't hurt my feelings if I'm wrong. Am I right so far? Yeah. Let me try and fill in a few of the details here. Let's see if I can... Yeah, okay. I'm going to pop one of those down here, and one of those here, and I think I have it. Loud voice, John, yes or no? You're thinking of the ace of clubs?
No.
Really, no?
No.
It's not that I don't trust you, but which card have you got? Let me have a look. What is it? Three of diamonds. Pretty close. I think you'll agree. The ace of clubs, three of diamonds. I'll tell you what I'll do. Look, I'm going to add a line here and a line here, and I'll add a couple of lines here, and I think you'll agree that looks like a pack of playing cards. And now you have to take my word when I tell you that there are 52 cards in that pack. So it's a full pack, and your card must be in there somewhere. So technically speaking, I have drawn your card. You're a tough crowd, you really are. Okay, let's see what we can do. You said the three of diamonds. Watch the deck of cards. Right from the center, one card. It's the three of diamonds. Thank you. Thank you. I don't usually do this, but I'm going to side it and give it to you as a souvenir. I'd like you to make sure there are no slits, slots, trapdoors, sliding panels, or anything like that. Keep it as a souvenir forever. Thank you very much for your help. Thank you.
Your name, sir?
John.
John, this is what's going to happen, John. I'm going to tie a knot, John, and I want you to watch very, very closely, okay? Because I want you to make sure that I'm not cheating in any way. I go round there and under there like that. I go round there, through there, and under there like that, and I'm going to pull that nice and tight. John, with your left hand, could you hold on to that one? Fantastic stuff. With your right hand, could you hold on to that one? Now, John, what I want you to do is to very strongly give it a good pull. Give it a good pull. Give it a good pull, John. Give it a good pull. That's calm down, John. They don't know, but give it a good pull. Fantastic stuff, John. Fantastic stuff. Okay, did you pull that nice and tight? You did, didn't you, devil? No chance. Oh, no. John, with your right hand, could you hold on to the knot through the top for me? Could you hold on to the knot through the top for me? Pinch it nice and tight. Have you got it? Squeeze it tight as hard as you can. As hard as you can. Have you got it? Fantastic. All right, now, John. Hang on a second. Stay there. Because people think I tie funny knots, so I'm going to let you tie the knots. If you could take the hankies, I've got to watch, otherwise it won't work. If you could just tie that for me. Mine's working overtime. And pull it nice and tight. Pull, 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 pull. All right, calm down. Now, I said square knot, a reef knot. What you tied there is a granny knot. The trick doesn't work with the granny knot. Oh, fantastic stuff. Could you tie another one on top for me? In for a penny, in for a pound, eh? Pull it nice and tight. Pull, pull, pull. Fantastic stuff. Brilliant. No chance. John, you may have single-handedly ruined my television career, but thank you very much. You may go return to your seat. Thank you very much. Give him a round of applause as he leaves. Now, if this works, there'll be no one more impressed than me. What I'm going to do... Into there like that.
Tell me, do you have any money on you that I could borrow? Yeah, £50 note?
Yeah.
£20 note?
20.
20's good, yeah, that'll be fine. In fact, what I'd like you to do is just to write your name on the £20 note, if you would, all the way across it, or your initials, just so when we see it again, we know that it belongs to you. That's perfect. And I'm going to show you a little optical illusion. What I'm about to do doesn't actually happen. It just looks like it happens. Watch the 20. There's a 20. There's the pen. And if you watch and listen carefully, it looks like it goes through, doesn't it? Now, from your side, the illusion is almost perfect. And from my side, the illusion is almost perfect. From the inside, the illusion is even better. But this is just an illusion, because if you watch right in the center, just where it goes through, you'll see that it's in absolutely perfect condition. it out. That look all right to you?
Yeah.
Weird, isn't it? Actually, can I borrow it for a few moments longer?
Yeah.
Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take your 20-pound note and I'm going to fold it up. You've probably heard of origami, the Japanese art of paper folding. Yeah, watch this. I'm going to fold it in half like this and fold it in half twice. It'll get smaller, but it will never leave your sight, not even for a second. And yet, if you keep your eyes on the 20, it will start to change colour, shape, size, and value. So I hope you enjoyed that as much as we did. Thank you very much. There we go. You can. Shall I do it again?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have another 20-pound note I could borrow? No. Oh, I didn't think so. All right. I'll tell you what I'd like you to do. Would you hold on to my right wrist just here? Would you hold on to my left wrist just here? Your job is to make sure nothing goes up or down the sleeves, all right? Watch that £5 note. Under challenge conditions, I'm going to fold up that 5, and even though you know nothing's gone up my sleeve, nothing's gone down my sleeve, you'll see that 5 as it changes back into the £20 note. Thank you.
I'm going to show you an old trick now. This is one of the oldest scams in the world. It's a trick with 3 cards. It is known as the Three-Card Monte. Okay? I'm only going to use 3 cards. Now, in the original game, what happened, they used 3 cards that was very similar. In this case, I'm going to use 3 blank cards, okay? But I'm going to mark one of them to distinguish it from the others, okay? And the way I'm going to mark it is by making it look like a lot like a queen. Okay? So, now what you have to do is follow the queen. This is now Find the Lady. Yeah, you can sometimes play with an ace. It's called Chase the Ace. This is called Find the Lady, all right? So, and there's a little poem that goes with this. This is a game from Hanky Poo. The blank for me, the queen for you. 10 gets you 20, 20 gets you 40.
Right.
Yeah, would you take the bet? It's going to say it's 3 to 1 and I'm giving you 2 to 1 odds. Here we go, walk away, that's what I say. So this is the money card, okay? So I'm going to throw down what is known as the money card. You've got to keep your eye on the money card. That's the money card. The queen is the money card. I'm going to move the cards around like that. Now, Pat, what I need you to do is to tell me where you think the money card is. See, it's easy. Wouldn't cheat you for the world. So, Pat, that's how it's played. That's all you have to do. All you have to do is follow the money cards. The cards go round like this. All you have to do is follow the money card, Pat. All you have to do is follow the money card. Pat, I'm trying to help you, Pat. All you have to do is follow the money card. It's entirely up to you, Pat. You're going to follow... Pat, I'm trying to help you, Pat. I'm trying to help you. How easy can I make this for you, Pat? Right, I tell you what, Pat, I'll make it really simple for you, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the blank cards before I actually move the queen. Put your hand on top of the queen for me. Don't listen to a word I say, Pat. Just because I say it's the queen doesn't mean it's the queen. The queen's over there. Look, I'm cheating you, Pat. I'm cheating you. The only way you can actually win this game is by marking the card that is the queen, okay? And what I'm going to do, sometimes you'll see this happen on the street. The guy will be distracted, and as he's distracted, someone will come forward and put a little bend in the corner of the queen like that, okay? Now, Pat, I know you're an honest man, and I know that you would say to him, Sir, your queen has a bend in the corner. This game has now become far too easy for me to play. And you wouldn't play the game, would you?
No.
Would you, or would you just follow the bend in the corner?
Well, I would.
Yeah, probably, right, okay, yeah. And I understand that, I do. So what you do now is you follow the bend in the corner. So there's the queen, it's the money card, it's got a bend in the corner. What you do, you see, if you follow the bend in the corner of the queen, if you follow the bend in the corner, if you follow the bend in the corner of the queen, you can't lose the game. Unless, of course, Pat, you're playing with me, in which case you will, because the card with the bend is no longer the queen. That's the queen over there. And that's the black card over there. Thank you so much for your help.
I'll take you back to your school days. Do you remember in science class when you used to have like half a glass of water and half a glass of oil? You used to shake it together and you'd watch as the oil floated to the top and the water sunk to the bottom, because obviously oil is lighter than water. I've recently discovered something very interesting about playing cards. Turns out that red cards are made with water-based ink, and black cards are made with oil-based ink. And that means that the black cards are slightly lighter than the red cards. Now, I'll show you. Look, there's a way in which I can prove this. If I were to hold the red cards right about here and the black cards right about here, if you watch the red cards, I'll drop them at exactly the same time. Watch what happens. They hit the table first because they're heavier. I can see that I'm not really convincing you here. There is another way. Watch the cards. I'm going to alternate them so that they alternate. So we've got a black card and a red card, a black card, red card, black card, and a red card. So the cards at the moment are alternated like this. But if we wait just for a few seconds, they're going to sort themselves out, just like oil and water. the cards unmix. That's black, 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 and red, red, and red. Can you hear that? But like all good experiments, you have to repeat the process just to make sure what happened wasn't a fluke. So this time, watch as I put a black card and a red card, a black card and a red card, a black card and a red card. I couldn't be any fairer than that. They're like this, alternating. Black, red, black, red, black, red. And yet if we wait just for a few short seconds, the cards separate out into black, 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 red, red, and red. Thank you. Up until now, I've been dealing the cards face down onto the table, but this time I get to deal them face up, so you can actually see this happen. So watch as we put a black card down, followed by a red card, then a black card, then a red card, a black card, and finally a red card. I couldn't really be any fairer. Black, red, black, red, black, red. And yet if we square them up and wait just for a few seconds, they separate out one more time. That's red, red, and red, black, black, and black. Quick card trick for you. That doesn't look as good from the back, by the way. But from the front, it looks all right, doesn't it? Quick card trick for you. I'm going to flick through the cards. Could I ask you to say stop at any time? Stop. Look at the card and remember it for me. And one for you, sir. Say stop. Stop. Look at the card. Remember that one. And another one for you, please. Say stop. Stop. Got it? Thank you. And another one for you, please. Say stop as I flick through. Stop. Thank you so much. We'll get a couple more. Say stop as I flick through. Stop. That's great. And just two more. Say stop as I flick through there. Stop. Please remember it. And finally for you, say stop as I flick through there. Stop. Got it? I shall try and tell you which card you're thinking of. If I'm right, a nice loud yes, please, would be good. Yours is a red card? Yes. It's a heart? Yes. I've never got this far before. This is great. Six of hearts? Yes. Thank you very much. Let's go for yours. Yours is the six of clubs. Thank you very much. Your card should be right about here. Is that the one? Excellent choice. Your card's actually in my pocket. See, what was it? Which one? Could there have been some mistake? I didn't think so. No, that's all right. That's the two of spades. There's still three more to go. Yours wasn't the two of spades. It looked more like the 10 of diamonds, didn't it? Thank you very much. Just two more. Could I ask you to give me a number, sir? 6. Would you like to change your mind? You don't have to, but I always ask. I'm going to count off to the 6th card. Watch that I don't cheat. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. That's 5. This is a 6th card. Which card did you choose?
8 of diamonds.
That's the 8 of diamonds. It leaves one final card for a full house. Which card did you choose? 4 of hearts. Inside the zip compartment of my wallet is one card. If this is the 4 of hearts, I want to hear you guys, all right? It's the 4 of hearts. Thank you very much.